Hello, my friends. Welcome back to another episode of AR Easy English, where we learn English not by memorizing grammar rules, but by living the language through stories. Today's video is a powerful shadowing practice using a mini story. You'll follow a character named Rob as he prepares for and attends his first job interview in English. But this is not just a story. It's a full speaking workout. You will hear natural real world English spoken slowly and clearly. After each sentence, I will pause so you can repeat out loud. This is called shadowing, and it's one of the best ways to train your speaking pronunciation and confidence. Why stories? Because stories are memorable. They give you context. They help you feel the language, not just study it. This video is perfect for beginners who want to speak naturally, learners preparing for interviews or work abroad, anyone who wants to build fluency step by step. So here's what to do. Listen carefully. Repeat each sentence after me. Don't worry about mistakes. Just keep going. Speak with emotion like you're living the story. Are you ready? Let's begin the story of Rob's first job interview. Rob woke up early on Monday morning. His alarm rang at 6:30 a.m. He opened his eyes and stared at the ceiling. Today was a big day. He had a job interview at 10 a.m. It was his first interview in English. He felt nervous but excited. He sat up and stretched his arms. "Let's do this," he whispered to himself. He walked to the bathroom and brushed his teeth. He washed his face with cold water. He looked in the mirror and smiled. "You've got this," he said. He made a quick breakfast, just toast and tea. He checked his phone for messages. No new notifications. He opened his laptop and reviewed the company website. He read about their mission and values. He practiced answering common interview questions. "Tell me about yourself," he said out loud. "Why do you want to work here?" He practiced. He wrote down a few key points. He chose a clean white shirt. He ironed his pants carefully. He polished his shoes. He packed his resume in a folder. He checked the interview address again. He set a reminder on his phone. He grabbed his keys and wallet. He took one last deep breath before leaving. Rob stepped outside into the fresh morning air. He checked the time. 7:45. The bus arrived in 5 minutes. He got on and found a seat near the window. He watched the city pass by. People were walking, cycling, heading to work. Rob felt a mix of excitement and anxiety. He opened his folder and looked at his resume again. He whispered his answers quietly to himself. "I'm a recent graduate in marketing. I'm passionate about communication and creativity." The bus stopped near the office building. Rob got off and walked toward the entrance. He arrived 15 minutes early. He stood outside for a moment to calm his nerves. He took a deep breath and walked in. The lobby was quiet and professional. A receptionist smiled at him. "Good morning," Rob said politely. "I'm here for an interview with Mr. Marcus." "Please have a seat," she replied. Rob sat down and looked around. A few other people were waiting, too. He checked his watch. 9:50 a.m. He sat up straight and fixed his collar. He reminded himself to stay confident. "You've prepared well," he thought. A man in a suit walked into the lobby. "Hi, Rob. I'm Mr. Marcus. Nice to meet you." "Nice to meet you, too," Rob replied. They shook hands firmly. "Follow me," Mr. Marcus said. They walked down a hallway to a meeting room. The room was quiet and bright. Mr. Marcus offered Rob a seat. "Let's begin," he said. "Tell me a little about yourself." Rob took a deep breath and began. "I recently graduated with a degree in marketing. I enjoy working with people and solving problems. Mr. Marcus nodded. Why do you want to work here? He asked. I admire your company's creativity and teamwork. Mr. Marcus smiled. That's good to hear, he said. What are your strengths? I'm organized, curious, and fast learner. I also enjoy working in teams. Can you tell me about a project you're proud of? Yes, Rob said. In college, I led a social media campaign. We increased engagement by 40%. Mr. Marcus looked impressed. That's great, he said. How do you handle stress? I stay calm, make a plan, and take action. What motivates you? Mr. Marcus asked. Learning new things and helping others. Rob replied. Do you prefer working alone or in a team? I enjoy both, but I thrive in team environments. How do you manage deadlines? I break tasks into steps and set reminders. What are your career goals? I want to become a marketing strategist. I hope to lead creative campaigns in the future. Mr. Marcus nodded thoughtfully. Do you have any questions for me? Yes, Rob said. What does a typical day look like here? We start with a team meeting at 9 o'clock. Then we work on projects and check in regularly. What's the company culture like? Friendly, fast-paced, and collaborative. We value creativity and open communication. That sounds great, Rob said. How do you support employee growth? We offer training, mentorship, and feedback. Thank you for sharing, Rob said. You're welcome, Mr. Marcus replied. We'll be in touch soon. Thank you for your time, Rob said politely. They shook hands again. Rob smiled and stood up. He walked out of the room, feeling proud. He thanked the receptionist on his way out. He stepped outside into the sunlight. He took a deep breath and smiled. Rob walked to a nearby cafe. He ordered a coffee and sat down. He replayed the interview in his mind. He felt good about his answers. He messaged his friend. I think it went well. His friend replied, I'm sure you nailed it. Rob smiled and relaxed. He went home and changed into comfortable clothes. He made lunch and sat by the window. He wrote down everything he remembered from the interview. He noted what went well and what he could improve. He felt proud of himself for speaking English confidently. He watched a short video about interview tips. He added new phrases to his vocabulary notebook. He practiced saying them out loud. I'm growing every day, he thought. Later that evening, he called his parents. I did my best, he told them. We're proud of you, they said. Rob went to bed early and slept peacefully. The next morning, he checked his email. There was a message from the company. He opened it slowly, heart pounding. Dear Rob, congratulations. You got the job. He jumped up and shouted, yes. He called his friend immediately. I got the job, he said with joy. You deserve it, his friend replied. Rob smiled and whispered, this is just the beginning. And so his journey into the professional world began with confidence, courage, and clear English. Amazing work, my friend. You just completed a full shadowing session with 150 natural English sentences, all inside a real-life story. You didn't just learn vocabulary. You practiced speaking. You trained your rhythm, your pronunciation, and your confidence. This is how fluency is built. Not by memorizing rules, but by living the language through stories. Let's quickly review a few key phrases. From today's story. I'm here for an interview. Tell me a little about yourself. Why do you want to work here? Do you have any questions for me? Congratulations, you got the job. Repeat these phrases. Use them in your own life. And remember, every time you shadow a story, you're building your voice. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Share it with someone who's learning English, and subscribe to the channel for more story-based shadowing practice. You have the power to speak English clearly, confidently, and naturally. So keep practicing, keep believing, and I'll see you in the next episode.